Almost R2D2 and welcome back to my book Nook. Guess what we're doing? It's the last day of Realmathon and I have a really fun stack of books. They're all new releases. Since it's the last day of Realmathon, I'm gonna try to read as much as humanly possible of these books in 24 hours. I love these 24-hour challenges so much, so I'm going to take you and show you guys the TBR for this video. And the first one is something I'm so excited for. I've been waiting for it forever, and this is Alex Astor's first adult romantasy, and she's the author of Lightlark, and I love the first Lightlark book. I just like her vibe. I'm so excited to see what she will bring to her adult books. I think these are going to be such a big step up from her YA stuff, which I already really love. So I believe this is a world where magic is inherited through these swords, and this is essentially like a quest fantasy. And then we have the third book in the Lights Out series. This is Game On by Neveza Allen. This is just another series that I absolutely love, and I'm so looking forward to having a fun dark romance to break up a lot of the fantasy reads. And then The Faraway Inn by Sarah Beth Durst. This is the author of The Spell Shop. Also, look at how pretty. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Then we have Nightshade and Oak. This is Sapphic, and this is by the author who wrote Green Tea. Then we have You Did Nothing Wrong by C.G. Drews. The last book that I hope I'll definitely be able to get to this one is The Night Made Bet by Abby Jimenez. This is just her newest release, and I've been so excited for it. I want to read it so bad. I'm just so excited to have a nice cozy day. It is overcast outside. It looks like it's gonna be just a cozy day to sit back with a blanket, my cat, maybe some Monster Energy drink or something, and just tuck and read books with you guys. I've been wanting to do a good 24-hour challenge for a while. I filmed one last month, but I didn't post it because it was kind of bad. I had COVID when I was filming it. Even though the books I read in it were absolute bangers, I ended up not posting it. If you guys want it, I will post it. Just be warned in it. I'm very sniffly and stuff. I didn't feel like it was good enough for YouTube to post, so that's why I didn't have a 24-hour reading vlog for this month. But we're gonna have one for April, and this is gonna be the one. We're on our A game. I'm rested. I slept extra. I am fed, watered. I took a shower, so we have no delays. We are good. We are so good. The book I'm going to start with is a book that I'm already 60% through on. I got the arc. Literally today I got approved for the arc for it. It was the audiobook, so I'm going to listen to that. I really want to do some stuff on WoW, like build my house and stuff, and do some mining because I need some more gold to buy more decorations for my house. I ran out of gold again. The audiobook and book I'm listening to is called This Kingdom Will Not Kill Me. It is about this lady. She gets teleported. It's a portal fantasy. Some people are calling it isekai fantasy, but I feel like it's more of a portal fantasy, but technically it is isekai. This girl randomly gets dropped into her favorite fantasy novel, and it's a grimdark fantasy novel, so there's some really messed up stuff happening in this kingdom that she's been dropped into. The way the book starts is she wakes up naked in a gutter. She basically has to claw her way from the bottom to wherever she's going to progress in the book. I don't want to give too many details because I don't want to spoil it for you guys because it's a super hyped book, and I don't want to spoil it, so I'm going to try to be very careful. Basically, she wants to save all of her favorite characters from a cataclysmic war that she knows is going to be taking part in this kingdom sometime soon, based on the timeline from when she was dropped into the world. We're following her. She's kind of maneuvering. It's almost like a chessboard. She's maneuvering things around and doing things and kind of hinting like to the characters like, hey, you need to be careful, you know. She's really smart, and she always tries to do good. Those are two things I really like about her. The way she's maneuvering around everything, trying to position herself to where she can help her favorite characters, I think is really cool. It's really admirable. But I also think she's a little short-sighted because she's trying to change these already pre-established plot lines in this world, and the world is fighting back against her. It's like, no, you're not allowed to do this. Some of the lines that the main character says are a bit cheesy. The chapter before part 2, there was an Assassin's Creed mention of Ezio and the Templars, and I was like, oh, I know what you're talking about. Ooh. Sorry, I didn't mean to grab the camera. There's like little nods to like fan fiction and fandom culture, so I thought those are really fun to read. My main gripe right now with the book is it took 50% of the book for me to finally be hooked and interested. Honestly, for me to not be convinced to not DNF it. The character is a big fan of this fantasy series that she got dropped into. She info dumps a lot. It made the first 50% of the book so dry, so boring. I felt like I was just getting encyclopedia entries about the characters, the world, getting a lot of backstory about characters that we just met, and we were being told the characters are a certain way, but we weren't being shown it necessarily, and I was so bored. And she just, it's a lot of her inner monologue, and it's repetitive over and over and over. It just keeps happening. 60% in, and I'm just now getting hooked. I feel kind of mid about the book right now. Hopefully the ending will make all of the climb and maneuvering that the main character has been doing worth it. So I'm going to listen to that. I'm going to do some herbing and mining on WoW, and I'll come back with you guys when I finish the first book. All right, so I finished This Kingdom Will Not Kill Me. I'm not gonna lie, that ending saved it. That cliffhanger, that was diabolical. That was I think that kind of made the info dumping worth it. It's like a 3-star. It's fine, not what I expected, but I'm not disappointed by it either. It was fun. I had fun, especially that last 50-40% of the book. I was hooked. I finished This Kingdom Will Not Kill Me. I think for my next book I'm going to do a bit of a palate cleanser because that was a big fancy book. So I'm going to go to a dark romance. So I'm going to do Game On by Nevessa Allen. This is the 3rd book in the Lighthouse series. This one is like enemies to lovers, fake dating. The main character, I think her name is Stella. She owns a tattoo parlor, and this guy walks in. They end up fake dating because apparently he wants to do something to his dad. So it's gonna be fun, spicy, dark, twisted, probably. I don't know, but I just wanted something like a little palate cleanser before I get into whatever next fantasy book I choose. So I'm gonna get started on Game On and might find a new world. We have 19 hours left on the clock. That took way longer than I thought it would, but yeah, I'm going to get started on the next book now. I explained so I finished Game On last night, and I also got into a new world, so I could do this. It's really fun. These are like a vibes read. Good fun dark romance, because I really liked Lights Out. That was really good. Caught Up was fine. It was fun. This one I feel like I liked more than Caught Up. After I finished Game On, I was so tired. I fell asleep in my chair and I have this weird crick in my neck now. So we have 19 hours until midnight. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna read until midnight because I can stay up until midnight. So I'm gonna try to read all day. I don't have anything to do today, so why not? So I have the next book. I started it when I woke up and went ahead and just went to my bed because at that point I'd already slept for like an hour in my reading chair. So I picked up You Did Nothing Wrong on my Kindle. This is the horror book by C.G. Drews. C.G. Drews is such a good writer, by the way. Oh my gosh. But I started You Did Nothing Wrong, and I really like it. I only got a couple of chapters in, but we met our main character. She, I guess, was a teenage mom, and her kid is talking to the walls in this house that they just got. Oh my gosh, anytime a horror book has kids in it, I already know I'm gonna be creeped the heck out. Oh my gosh, I don't know how creepy this book is gonna be, but from the first couple of chapters I already got the heebie-jeebie. I'm going to continue with this, and I'm also going to go make some breakfast and get an energy drink because I wish I would have had a couple more hours of sleep, but it's fine because we're up now. I'm gonna read for the paladins. Let's go. There's that. Do you guys want to look at the world that we're in? There we go. Yeah, this is like, it has like a little sitting area, and then that's cool, and then I love the view outside. That's so cool. It's a really simple world, but it gets the job done. Also, it matches the time outside. Yeah, I'm going to go get some breakfast, an energy drink, and start You Did Nothing Wrong, and I'll come back to you guys when I have an update. Guys, I just finished this. You Did Nothing Wrong. I think I just found a new favorite horror book. This was so good. So Elodie and Bryn are the couple that are together. Elodie meets Bryn when she's younger. We find out she has an autistic son. Something happens and Bryn whisks her way to the US, and his dream is to renovate his dead parents' house. And when they move in, Elodie's son, Jude, starts saying that there's weird things going on with the house, and he's talking to the walls. And when Bryn starts making renovations to the house, Jude's like, hey, you're hurting the house, stop. That's just kind of the setup. There's so much more to the story and to the characters. I just love here lately. I've been picking up these 300-page books, and they tell the most detailed story with some of the best character work, and it's done in so few pages. Bryn and Elodie both have these traumatic things that they're working through. They both lost their parents, so that's the kind of the common ground that they go through. But we learn so much more about them, and there's so many secrets. And as the story goes, you start putting two and two together of who's better for who should be probably locked away in a facility or something. And poor Jude is just caught in the middle of all of this. The horror aspect is not what you think it is. I love the descriptions that the author uses in their writing. One example is because it deals with their relationship in the past and present, so there's a few flashbacks throughout the book to kind of explain big events that happened to them. One of the flashbacks is Bryn is kind of flirting with Elodie, and Elodie is, you know, it's first love. They're nervous, and the way CG Drews described the way Elodie took a nervous breath is there were hummingbirds in her lungs. I don't know, I just thought that was so beautiful. I love that. I love the way that they describe things. It's so good. Their other books are like this too, but this is my first CG Drews 5-star. That was an easy 5-star. I also wanted to show you guys, I found a new world. There's constellations. Look. I just thought you guys might like to see that. I thought it was really cool. I did start the first chapter of Starside. Ooh. Wow, I think this is going to be such a vibes read. I think it's going to be really, really fun. We found out that our main character is joining this competition for these really powerful magic swords, and they have to go to this place called Starside where there's magic and immortal beings. The people that go to this place with all this magic and stuff, there's this really powerful metal. They can bring magic back home in a cup, and it can help villages where they won't have to worry for anything. It can make you unbelievably rich if you don't want to use it for other people and you want to use it selfishly. The big grand prize is those swords, but our main character is kind of subverting the expectations of the competition, and she wants to go because she wants to be the one to kill the gods. I like the setup so far. I think it's really interesting. I'm gonna go listen to read Starside and listen to the audiobook for the Faraway Inn, and I'll come back to you guys when I have an update. Also, my scrambled eggs were really, really good. Okay, I'm gonna go play games and read. I did it. I finished Starside. That was one of my most anticipated releases, and I am happy to say that I really, really, really enjoyed it. It was fun. It was just a good time. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't totally convinced of the romance. I also just skipped over the spicy scenes because I was just like, I wanted to get back to the story. The spicy scenes just felt a little out of place sometimes. I read one, it was fun, but I was just like, I want to get back on with the plot and the story. But the rest of it, oh my gosh, there's dragons and other fantasy creatures. It was just so fun to watch Eris on her quest go through these different things in these different parts of the world. I love quest fantasy. I think that's what it comes down to. Quest fantasy is some of my most favorite fantasy because I think it gives you such a big overview of this fantasy world that you're dropped into. I think Alex asked Eris, she just has really fun, bingeable writing, and when you're reading her books, I could just tell she was having so much fun writing this. You can tell she was probably like, this is gonna be awesome, or you can just tell when the author loves what they do and they're just having the best time while they're writing. I have 8 hours hours left. If I really put it to her, I can finish 2 more books if they're short. I have a 250-page book, and I have The Night We Just Met, which is over 300, but Abby Jimenez, her books, I can chomp through them in about 2.5 hours. She just has that type of writing where you can just read it really quick. It just goes by really quick. So I was thinking I could read The Night We Just Met next, and then maybe Nightshade and Oak. So I think I could finish those and start a third. I want to start The Faraway Inn. No, actually, I kind of want to read The Faraway Inn. If I don't read Nightshade and Oak, I could read the whole of the Faraway Inn. I think I could, because it's a cozy fantasy, and I tend to go through cozy fantasies pretty fast too. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna read The Night We Just Met by Abby Jimenez next. That's gonna be my next read, and then I will start The Faraway Inn, because I have the audiobook for that too. So we got it from the library. Okay, that's the plan. That's the plan. And if I finish those 2, then I'll start Nightshade and Oak. That's what I'll do. Okay, that's the plan. I'm gonna get to reading because it's gonna be really tight. That's what she said. Anyway, yeah. So I'll see you guys when I have an update. Okay, so I finished The Night We Met by Abby Jimenez, and I also finished The Faraway Inn, and I got 100 pages into Nightshade and Oak, and I fell asleep, so I'm not gonna be counting that one. I was so tired, but I fell asleep literally while I was reading. I dropped the book on my face and it went yeah, that wasn't a success with Nightshade and Oak, but I did finish the other 2, and I have some thoughts. I'm still really tired. It's like not quite midnight, but it's so close. So The Night We Met, almost DNF'd it. I go into, if I have a favorite author, I go into their books blind. I don't even read the summary. I'm just like, oh, Abby Jimenez, I'ma pick it up because it's Abby Jimenez. I trust her. The book was not bad. The writing was not bad. It's exactly what you would expect from Abby Jimenez. TikTok references and all. But I didn't like the trope. It was best friend's boyfriend trope, and I'm like, no, I don't like reading about people that are in relationships that don't really love the person and they want to be with someone else. I wasn't driving with the story, so I gave it a 2-star. Not bad, just not for me. But that's basically all I have to say about it. It's exactly, if you like Abby Jimenez, I feel like most people who read it are gonna like it. I feel like I have a pretty unpopular opinion about it, so you might like it. If you like Abby Jimenez, I think you'll like it. And then I read The Faraway Inn. Oh my gosh, so cute. I loved it. Sarah Beth Durst wrote The Spell Shop, and dare I say, I think I like The Faraway Inn better than The Spell Shop. It's about this girl, Kalisa. She just broke up with her boyfriend. It's the summer before her senior year. I can remember those times, like the summers in between school years. You think you would come back to school a completely new person. So she goes to Vermont to her great aunt's inn because she just needs to forget. She needs an escape, and she's always heard about her grandma's inn being a place where she can do that. And when she comes to the inn, it's pretty run down. So she and the groundskeeper, who she thinks is kind of cute, start fixing up the place in hopes that her great aunt, who when she encounters her great aunt's kind of grumpy, standoffish, initially only wants her to stay there for 3 days, and Kalisa has to try to worm her way into her great aunt's heart so that way she can stay there all summer and hopefully have an escape from her ex-boyfriend and the summer that she thought she was gonna have with her ex-boyfriend. Kalisa's just trying to heal her broken heart at this inn, and things start happening around the inn. Not spooky things, just something may have moved, something may have appeared different when a door was open, and then it just turned back into a regular janitor's closet. So it might be a bit of magic, it might be haunted. It's definitely probably magic. It was really cute. It was so just whimsical, cozy. If you want a little bit of whimsy in your book with Stardew Valley, I would check it out. And then I started Nightshade and Oak, and I fell asleep. I got about 100 pages in, and oh my gosh, the death god, she gets turned into immortal by a mishap from a spell from a princess who was trying to save her dead sister. The death god is so complainy and whiny. Wah 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 wah. I almost want to DNF it. I don't know, I'll probably finish it because it's not super long. It's just like, oh my gosh, you're whiny. I think the setup for it is really cool. It's when in the Iron Age and in the point in history when Britannia, specifically that area, was being taken over by the Romans. And I think that history period in that area is really cool because when you go back to like the UK today, you can see old Roman ruins, like the old Roman roads that they had started building throughout the area there. of the island, and you can see there's an old house that has statues, and they brought their civilization there and kind of pushed, from what I understand about the history, they kind of pushed the natives of Britannia into their society unwillingly. Of course, I think it was just another example of colonization. I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Please correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. I worded it that way. I was trying to be careful because I don't want to say the wrong thing. Yeah, I like the time period it's set in, not so much the characters in the story. I like Balin, the princess, but the god. Wah, 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 wah. Anyways, I'm gonna do the totals and final goodbye for the video tomorrow. I thought maybe we could close out the video by watching the Artemis launch tomorrow. Tomorrow's April 1st. Guys, it's the final minute. I can't wait to see it.
And here we go.
Oh.
10,
Oh.
9, 8, 7,
Oh, it's going.
RS 25 inches.
Oh.
4,
Oh.
3,
I hope they make it.
1. Booster ignition.
Oh.
And lift off. The crew
Oh.
of Artemis II now bound for the moon. Humanity's next great voyage begins.
Please make it, please make it, please make it, please make it. Oh my gosh. Please make it. Oh my gosh, they're going, they're going, they're going. Oh, look at that. It's just burning. Yo, oh my gosh. Oh, I wonder what the astronauts are feeling right now. Guys, I got a tear in my eye. This is really hard when I have a VR headset on. Oh, please, 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 please let them make it. You can hear people cheering. Oh, there she, look, look, look. When's it gonna drop the thing? You know how like it drops part of it once it gets so high? Oh my gosh, they're up there. They're so far up there. 2,600 miles per hour. I thought we could watch it while being above a planet ourselves. It just felt appropriate. Honestly, it just felt appropriate. Oh, it dropped the rockets off of it. There it is! Look! There it is! Look! Look! It's the same view we have! Oh my gosh. They did it! They made it!
Internal checks to verify accuracy.
I think they made it! What a moment. It feels nice that we're back up there, you know? Yippee! Controller clap. That's so cool! That is so cool! Look at the sun, Earth, that's us! Oh my gosh, is that guy crying? Same, same. All the engineers and scientists and everyone who worked on that, they work so hard to like be able to do this. It's like such a passion project for them. This is so freaking cool. Is Sailor Moon going to save the planet? Yeah, guys. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. When they swing around the moon, I hope that they're okay. And they're having the adventure of a lifetime right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little jealous. At least I can have a taste of it in VR. I thought it was cool. I thought we could watch it together. I'm going to go tally up my Realmathon points now. I'll come back to you guys with the total because I'm so curious how far, how many points total, because I have a big stack that I need to log. All right. Well, I totaled everything that I read for March for Realmathon, and I read 52 books with 3,170 points for defense for Team Paladins. I tried as hard as I could to read as much as I could. I wish I could have read more, but I was trying to post more on YouTube at the same time, like at least once a week on both channels. So I was spending more time editing and stuff. I don't know. I think I did pretty good. Didn't do as good as I did last year, but I'm still really proud of it. I got absolutely 0 books off my TBR because I got a whole bunch of books, and it was basically just finishing out getting the Realm of the Elderlings. I finished out getting that whole series, and then getting all the main series in the Cassandra Clare books, because I know I'm gonna be reading those. I love both of those series. Yeah, my TBR went up substantially. That's okay. It's already going back down again. I hope you guys enjoyed this 24-hour readathon. I had so much fun. It was so much fun. I just love having a whole day to myself, just reading. It's the best thing ever. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for watching this channel. I am really feeling like I'm starting to come into a sort of groove with these videos, and I've been able to put out more. I feel like I'm getting more confident with it, so it's been really cool. If you like gaming content, subscribe to my gaming channel. I play indie horror games over there, and I stream very occasionally on Twitch if you want to follow me there, and join our Discord. For this month we are doing Trust of the Emerald Sea for book club. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.